I'm very pleased to announce my candidacy for Westchester County District Attorney. As some of you may know, I've served 14 years in the Westchester County District Attorney's Office, lastly as the Chief of the Homicide Bureau. I was also Chief of the Special Investigations Bureau. The Office of the District Attorney is one that I hold great respect for. We all know it's Westchester's chief law enforcement position, and it's one of great importance. Since 1987, I've practiced criminal law in the entire metropolitan area and focusing mostly on Westchester County. With my strong core values and a tradition of serving the people of Westchester, I feel the time for action is right now. Residents of Westchester County, like all Americans, have concerns about the safety issues we face in these hard times. I think we share a common goal to ensure that our county is secure and safe for the benefit of all our families and all the people we care for. We've all known of people who have injustice and have experienced injustice in their lives. As taught to me by District Attorney Carl Vigari, who hired me, the desire to do the right thing and always be fair is essential to the application of the law. Too often in this day and age, that has not been happening. Corruption simply will not be tolerated. If we have the ability to right a wrong, the opportunity to help protect our communities and families, and the courage to bring swift justice to those who violate our laws, then we must act. I've been a lawyer my entire career. I am not a career politician. I have never run for office, and I have no desire to hold any other position but the office of District Attorney. I know what it takes to be a good prosecutor. There is no Republican way, no Democratic way to enforce the law. There is no conservative or liberal way to enforce the law. There is only one way, that is the fair way. Politics plays no part in the practice of law. The people of Westchester are less concerned with the political party and are more concerned with having a tough on crime prosecutor. Westchester is faced with difficult issues, ones that will be the direct focus of my campaign. Our families are deeply affected by the scourge of drugs in our community. Illegal handguns have fallen into the wrong hands, and they pose a great threat to our neighborhoods. Identity theft is America's fastest growing crime. I intend to tackle these issues head on, improving the safety and security of our communities through the prosecution of those who violate our laws and harm our friends. As the county's chief law enforcement officer, the district attorney must expand and improve liaisons with the federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies. We must partner with schools to educate our children on the dangers and ramifications of being involved with drugs and illegal guns and cyber crimes and all crimes that affect our children. I will not tolerate drugs or guns in the schools. We will work with our senior citizens to fight identity theft and seek swift justice for those who prey on others. Community crime prevention and school safety are important parts of the future of Westchester. I intend to push for the establishment of a court for veterans. Veterans have worked in the military, have protected us on wars and again in outer places. But unfortunately, when they come back, 1 in 5 veterans have symptoms of mental health disorder. 1 in 6 veterans have problems with substance abuse. They deserve a court that understands their problems and a court that is connected to other veterans administrative services. Essential to the implementation of all my goals is introducing and developing technologies and that we have in many other counties and states. The idea of having new technology will help that we can coordinate everything, all the courts in this county. As you know, we don't have one central court system. We have 41 separate courts. And in order to better administrate justice, technology is needed. It's long overdue, and that's something that we will make one of our priorities. As a 42-year resident of Westchester County, as the father of 2, the grandfather of 6, I know how much Westchester's safety matters. We all aspire to live a full and happy life. We all hope to be productive members of our society. We hope to sleep well at night knowing that our loved ones are safe. With a position as important as District Attorney comes the great responsibility. We have the responsibility to protect our families, strengthen our communities, and educate our youth to the perils of drugs. I don't take these responsibilities lightly. Westchester County has an excellent core group of prosecutors, an excellent core group of law enforcement agencies. I intend to work with them closely so we can bring honor, respect, and fairness to the position that I look forward to holding. Westchester needs a modern, tough prosecutor who has the support of the police agencies throughout the county. I've earned the respect of the judiciary, and I think I've earned the respect of my fellow attorneys. With my courtroom and managerial experience, I will continue to make Westchester a safe and secure community. I'm asking you to join with me in my campaign to be the next Westchester District Attorney, working to keep our county safe and secure for all people. Thank you. I'm assuming that there may be some questions. If you have questions, I'll be glad to answer them. If you don't have any questions, I'll be glad to offer you some coffee, water, whatever you want. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, I'm available for that too. I would like to thank all of you for coming. I appreciate your support. I believe that the people want a good prosecutor. They don't care about party affiliation. I believe that there's a good chance that now is the time that, with my experience and with the people I know and the support that I think I will receive and have received, I think there's an excellent chance that you're looking at the next district attorney.
A lot of people in the black community have been concerned about police community relations and a lot of occurrences of African Americans being injured by the police. Right. And your predecessor didn't do much to prosecute in those cases, and a lot of people want to know your stance on that.
Well, first of all, ever since I've been in law school and going into all the courtrooms, all I see is statues of Lady Justice, and Lady Justice has a blindfold on. As far as I'm concerned, justice is blind. If there is something that should be prosecuted, I'm going to prosecute. I'm going to be fair, right? If in anything, there are good doctors, there are bad doctors. There are good teachers, bad teachers. There are good lawyers, bad lawyers. There are good cops, bad cops. The majority of the doctors, the majority of the teachers, the majority of the lawyers, the majority of the police officers are good, law-abiding people. If people make mistakes, again, justice is blind, and we will do what we have to do to bring those people to justice. Certainly, this is not a situation where I'm here to protect any one community. I'm looking to give fairness to everybody, give justice to everybody, and I will do everything I can to meet with the people, to meet with the community, to assure them that I am going to do the right thing. As I said in my speech, Carver Gary told me to do the right thing, which is the fair way of prosecuting. There's no liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican. I will do the right thing. There's no black and white, green, yellow, pink. I'm going to prosecute the people who deserve to be prosecuted, and I'm going to exonerate the people who deserve to be exonerated.
And again, I know you said there's no black and white, but since a lot of our audience is the black community, right, and a lot of the black community feels disenfranchised by the process, you know what I'm saying? So why should they vote for you?
Well, basically because I would like them to look at my past history. Right. I am not this is not a situation where I've been a prosecutor all my life. I've been a prosecutor. I rely on being a prosecutor, but I have been a defense attorney. I've heard both sides. So I've had a lot of clients from the minority communities. I understand their problems. Knowing their problems has helped me to evaluate the case, to judge whether a case needs to be pursued, needs to be prosecuted, and it also helps me in making the determination that justice requires me to do a certain thing, and I'm planning on doing that.
Any last words? Anything I didn't ask you? Just want people to know.
Make me look good.
My name's Rich Burke. I spent most of my career at the Mount Vernon Police Department. I started working with Bruce in 1974 as a police officer. He was a prosecutor with the Westchester County District Attorney's Office. He's always been professional. He's fair. He's extremely experienced. He calls it like it is. And he has the most experience out of anybody that I've seen for this position.
Thank you very much.